Hey, I'm Jesse, and today we're gonna give Brent McMahon a haircut.
Sweet. Not that I really need one.
Okay, so I'm just parting out the hair. Now starting on the front hairline, I'm doing scissor over comb. Now notice how I tuck the ear away and angle the comb so that way I don't cut the ear. Now when you're cutting the hair around the ear, notice how I pull the ear down and then out of the way to do scissor over comb. When I get towards the back, notice how I have kind of a guideline from the sides to direct towards the back. Starting with a thicker comb when I'm getting through thicker hair or more amount of hair. Now following the guideline around, I'm doing block cutting so that way I don't cut too high. Okay, now notice I've changed my comb. It's a finer density, so it's a lot easier to do the scissor over comb and create the fade. Now notice I'm putting the edge of the blade right on the skin and really getting rid of a lot of those tiny little hairs. Okay, and in the back, notice how everything is parallel to my section, and I'm just going through and knocking off that edge. Now blending the sides to the top. Now with the top, I create a center profile. I'm doing deep point cutting to create texture throughout the top. I'm cutting it right through the crown and the top of the head, and then slightly longer towards the top in the front to just create a little bit more length. Cutting that center profile allows me a guideline to cut square throughout the top. And I do this all the way through from the back to the front, slightly over directing the front to get a little bit more length in the front. Now notice with the blow dry, it's all the direction of where my air flow is going. So in the front, I'll blow dry it back to create a little bit more height. In around the crown, I'll blow dry every different direction, so that way you don't get any splitting from the crown. Blow drying it forward, so it's just a smoother transition with the fade. And right here, well, just like I said, blow drying it back to create more body. Okay, now pulling out Kevin Murphy's Night Rider, a little bit of wax, putting it into the hands so you can't see it anymore, and into the hair. So notice I'm building a lot of body towards the front, movement towards the front, so it's a smooth transition. And now I'm pulling out a feathered razor to cut a line in to his hairline. It wasn't his idea, it was more of his girlfriend's. And just keeping it easy. And here we go. What do you think?